Hi everyone, my name is Tatiana and I'm going to be talking about the importance of nutrition while breastfeeding. This obviously does not apply to everybody directly, but even if you aren't pregnant, you may know someone that is. And yeah, just sharing information with people is super helpful. So, number one, breast milk is definitely one of the most important things that a baby can get during the first 6 months of their life. The American Academy of Pediatrics actually recommends exclusively breastfeeding up through 6 months and then even through a year. But obviously, at that point, you would be continuing with solid foods as well. Um, it is the main source of nutrients for a child, and that's why it's also important for you to be nourishing your body. Even though breast milk is highly regulated, it also just Um, breast milk is highly regulated within our bodies, but so the diet that you have only really affects it, like not that much. But I'd still recommend eating well so you can be your best self while you're taking care of your baby. You're gonna have no sleep, and so you can at least provide your body with nutrients. Um, since breastfeeding increases a woman's energy needs, it's important that you add in at least around 500 calories a day. You don't want to overdo it because then you're just going to be gaining more weight. And during the first 3 months postpartum, you actually probably will not lose any more weight. Your body's going to hold on to that fat because of your increased appetite and increased energy needs, which is appropriate because you're still trying to feed yourself and your baby. So while you're breastfeeding, you need to also make sure that you're eating enough whole foods and a variety of nutrients because your body is going to transfer whatever nutrients you consume first and foremost to your milk for the baby, and you just get pretty much whatever's left over. So it's necessary that you eat what you need to be, even if it's in the form of supplements. Like, I know after I had my baby, I still took prenatal vitamins because I wasn't 100% sure that I was getting all the nutrients I needed, and it just helped me stress a little bit less about making sure my daughter had what she needed. Um, there are group 1 nutrients such as iodine, selenium, vitamin D, and vitamin A that will all be reduced in your breast milk if you have a deficiency yourself. But group 2 nutrients such as iron, copper, and zinc will not be impacted by your diet, but it's still important for you to consume these even if it is through a vitamin, because if you don't, your body will actually go into your bones and other tissue stores so that your baby's able to get the nutrients. So, I mean, you don't want your body to start eating away at your bones so you can feed your child, which just kind of is not healthy for you, so you might as well just eat the good food. And then it's also important that you increase your water intake while breastfeeding. While you're breastfeeding, there's an increase in oxytocin. There's an increase in your hormone levels that causes increased thirst. And while there's really no set rule for like how many ounces you should be drinking, you definitely need to be drinking enough so you're not thirsty, your pee isn't like straw yellow and smells bad. Because if you're dehydrated, your milk supply is gonna go way down, and you don't want that because then you can't feed your baby. So overall, your calorie intake doesn't need to increase by much, but you definitely need to be drinking a lot more water, and just make sure that you're eating plenty of good whole foods to help keep you